Hey everybody, straight from Bullshit Corner. Welcome to today's video. Today's video, we're going to drink some fucking beer and change the Serpentine belt in my Ford 5.4 liters. It's a 2006 4x4, and it's time to change the frickin' belt. So let's go out there, fucking get started, crack open a beer, and get this done. We're going to see if we can do it without removing the fan. Alright, if you own a 5.4 liter like me, the first thing we got to do is remove the air intake by removing that bolt right there and pull everything out. Then you're going to need a 1/2 inch drive and a snipe to take the tension off and pull the belt off. Alright, the next thing you want to do is remember the orientation of the belt. If not, you should have a little map in the front to kind of tell you where everything goes, and then you just start reaching around, pulling it off. I think while I'm at it, I'm going to change this pulley out as well with one of the ones that we replaced the bearings in a video I did a long time ago, shortly after Christmas. Alright, here's the difference in the bearings. This is the old one. See how freely it spins? And this is the new one with new bearings. That's what you want. Alright, I know you're not going to be able to see too well, but the first thing you want to do is loop the belt around the crank pulley, and you fish the belt down through this side right here on the passenger side and loop it around the pulley. Don't have to go through the fan or anything, just stick it through the side here. And then next thing you want to do is run down through the tensioner. So you want to, this is going to be the tricky part with one hand, but you want to fold the loop in here and push it straight through the tensioner there to the air conditioner pulley. So let me get that started and show you. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I fished a loop out and it's sitting on top of the air compressor pulley. So then you're going to have to reach underneath and loop it around underneath the pulley and then come back up to the top. Okay, once you get it on the alternator pulley, the top belt's going to ride on top of this one, but we're going to go over to this side here. So you go up and over the fan belt. Down over the lower pulley and power steering. Once you get the belt around the AC compressor, congratulations, it's time to crack open a fucking beer. Ah, PBR. So if you follow the map and follow my instructions, go underneath the crank pulley first, put a loop it through the hole in the tensioner bracket, come up all the way around. This is going to be your last point right here, the alternator. That's the one you want to attach it to. And then come around the fan right here, underneath an idler pulley, power steering, and underneath another idler pulley, just as I got there. So now we're just going to put a snipe and a 1/2 inch drive on the tensioner, pull it back, and then loop the belt on top. Tilt that sucker down. Hope you should have enough play. Get that belt on. Make sure everything's on the shivs. Alright, then just double check your belt. Just make sure it's fed through properly. Make sure the belt's on the shivs properly, not skipping a beat. Because the next thing I'm going to do is just bump it over, just to make sure the belt's not going to hop off and start ripping. Alright, you just want to bump it over, but not start it. And then double check your belt, make sure everything's good. And if everything looks good, just fire the bitch up. And if the belt doesn't shred in a few fucking seconds, you know you put it together right. Alright, so we got everything back together. You can see the belt right there. It's got some cracks. It's getting dry, nothing too serious. This belt probably could have lasted a while, but with taking the boat out to the lake, I don't want to be stuck on the side of the road somewhere broke down, so I decided to fucking change it out now. Well, that's just a short video on how to do the Serpentine belt on your Ford F-150 4x4 with a 5.4 liter engine and air conditioning. Without air conditioning, it'd be a little different, a little easier obviously. If you do the method I did, that's probably the easiest way. Otherwise, you'll be fighting around with it, fucking around. The AC compressor is a little harder to get at, but a little bit of going up, going down, if someone help you get it right in place, and fuck, it's beer time. Pound them down, it's summertime, I got a fucking cold that sucks ass. My phone is beeping and I gotta go. So if you have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, keep on drinking the blue ribbon.